And we're back, I think. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if we're back. Welcome back. 2 streams back to back. It's like the good old days. We got, after that absolutely awesome game between Scotland and whatchamafaces, Australia. Those are the guys. Those are the guys, aren't they? We have got Wasps and Quins. So we haven't seen much of the warm-up because we literally have just finished the Scotland stream. But I have heard that there was a bit of a problem with Quins at 10. We are going to have a moment's silence for Remembrance Sunday, which is next weekend. But I'm going to assume that we're doing it now because of the break, this end of this block of 8 games. As we just read out the last Going Down of the Sun poem. Right, we're going to take the silence and we will just pause for that. Okay, there we go. Always nice Remembrance Sunday. Very respectful. Some twat in the stand decided to shout out Oggy, Oggy, Oggy in the middle of the Wasps. Right, let's have a look at this team then. So, Quins. If we can just make that a bit bigger. There we go. So, Quins will start as follows. Garcia, Botta, Walker, Collier are the front row. Into the second row, we've got Simmons and Lamb. Into the back row, Chisholm, Kenningham, Lauday. Danny Kerr takes up the captain's armband. And Edwards, who was injured in the warm-up, and Danny Kerr did run at 10 for a little while in the team run. But we understand that he is going to start and try and rock on through it. So we'll see what happens there. Be interesting. Murley on the blindside wing. Esterhazen and Northmore in the centres with David on the outside wing. And Green at fullback. So they are down to their third choice 10 at Harlequins, but it's how they roll. Obviously, what's his name? Thomas Allen got injured last week against Saracens. Marcus Smith obviously on international duty, so that in comes third choice. Right then. What's going on here? Okay, right then. Well, we'll have a look very quickly at the Wasps lineup. So Hislop, Ogre, Tamuga Allen, Fafita. Wayne Barnes gets things started, but we'll still go through the team. Stuke Shields is captain. Carr at 7, Willis at 8, Porter in at 9, Umaga in at 10, Bassett on the blindside wing, Laborges in at the centres with McHenry, Cabridge in on the open side wing, and Crossdale at fullback. Right. So Danny Kerr gets them clear, and it's just normal size again. And we're back and rolling. Right then. Wasps then, just inside their own half, we'll have the lineup. BS Rugby! Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Did you watch? Have you just watched that that Scotland game? What a game of ruggers that was. Absolute scenes at Murrayfield. I mean, the rugby was crap, but what an entertaining game to watch. Okay, so Shields then has a carry up there, up to the 22 of the Wasps. And you would think this is probably going to be the best chance to defeat this Harlequins team at the minute, with no Tomosa Allen, no Joe Marler, no Marcus Smith. But Wasps in an injury crisis of their own. Oh, and it's knocked on by the Wasps, who absolutely blees that into the stands. And Harlequins will have the scrum just on their own 22. Pretty central in field. Tyrone is back in. Can't believe Scotland won. Welcome in back, buddy. Welcome back in. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, that was an amazing game, wasn't it? Mental. 2 likes on the stream already as well. We're not going to be as bold as we were in the in the Scotland game. We're not going for 20 likes this time. We'll keep it clean. We'll go 10 for the stream. We'll take it. Right, Quins with is it Tyrone? It is Tyrone, isn't it? Or is it Tyrone and I'm just not saying it right? Right. Amazingly, the scrum doesn't need to be reset. It is going to be a penalty for Quins. Rocking over that. For Eddie Clark. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We've just finished the Scotland stream, mate. It was unbelievable scenes at Murrayfield. How are you doing? You little tabletopper, you. Leicester bringing that sexy back. Pronounced Tyrin. Ah, my bad, man. I'm sorry. I've been ballsing that up all day. Tyrin. I will try and remember that. I'm crap at names. Good weekend. England and Tigers winning this weekend. You're not wrong, brother. You are not wrong. Got a double win myself. Newcastle Falcons beating Exeter. Oh, it doesn't look very straight, but Wasps get away with that line out. And Umaga, he's into traffic and was going to deliver the pass and just decides just to take it inside, rightly so, because it was going to get intercepted. And, Le Bourgeois looks for the outside and they just overrun it a little bit and it's passed into touch. Oh, wow. Question mark about offside from Chisholm, but allowed to get away with it. And again, Wasps steal it. And they look to ship it wide. And there's space out there. And Kibarigi Well, he's bounced off the first tackle and the second and the third almost. Up to the 5 metre line. And Umaga now, as Carr clears out, and Umaga, sorry, just a little tip on. At least you never said Tyrone. I bet you get that all the time. I bet it's really annoying. The Bourgeois slammed to the ground. 5 metres out, and there is an advantage for Wasps, and it gets turned over, and they will have the penalty. Ogre sprinting to the mark to do absolutely nothing with it. Off feet was the call. And Danny Kerr blitzing off the line. Causes Umaga some trouble. And it's probably safe to try there. 100% Quins on the poll with 3 votes. But Wasps will take first blood on the scoreboard. Penalty right in front of the sticks. Unmissable. And ball tracking will show us that that's going to go over anyway. We're about 20 seconds behind the ball tracker. So there we go. 5 of us in here. Welcoming everybody. We've got an aim of 5 likes by half time. So it would be amazing if you could help us out and hit that. That would be unbelievable. Fire engine going by. Right then, so back off underway. Harlequins kick deep into the 22 and it bounces off the shoulder. Oh! Off the knee, says Wayne Barnes, and that should have been a try. Oh, no. TMO interferes. It's a white knock-on, so... Yeah, he knocks it on his hand. But if he'd have gathered that, it's a try. If he'd have gathered that cleanly, it's a try all day. Nick Davids trying 2 of his 5 Premiership starts. He's on debut for Harlequins today. Joined them from Worcester. And we are just having a little look at Jack Kenningham as well. A bit of problems with his neck. Nothing wrong with the tackle. Just used his head as a battering ram. And, well, when you're running into Brad Shields... And Kenningham is up and fine, so that's good to see. And Wasp will have the scrum about halfway into their own 22. Right. Referee Wayne Barnes asking for the same control on the engagement. We will see what happens. This never normally goes like that, does it? Porter puts it in. And Quins start to get the scrum rolling backwards, and Kerr blitzes up to nail Willis. And the ball eventually becomes available, and it looks like we're going to kick this one away. And that kick comes up to the halfway line, and Tyrone Green steps the first tackler. He's on fire this season. And they go short and use the forwards before bringing it back into midfield for another forwards pod. A bit loose from Danny Kerr, but Esterhazen shut down. And Harlequins rolling backwards, losing ground with every breakdown. And Danny Care's seen enough. Says let's get something up in the air. And Murley chases it, but Crossdale takes it comfortably. And Porter will look to find a little bit better field position before returning a kick of his own. Back to the Prem, back to kick tennis. Not as free-flowing as it was earlier in the internationals. And Danny Care's nailed on the kick. And now, again, Harlequins in a bit of bother. Northmoor just about manages to hold on to things. And Brad Shields steals over the top of it. And now Wasps up into the 22. Wasps. Oh, and it's intercepted. Murley with the interception, but he was so far. It was such a bad pass that. Oh, and here we go. Harlequins on the march. And oh, there's a man on the deck, and the ball bounces over him. He's out cold. And Tyrone Green is lighting up the Premiership this season. That was so quick, it was hard to call. Crossdale then is down and out. Let's have a look at this. Let's see if we can find... It's a handoff that knocks him out, says the TMO. So where's Crossdale and where does that happen to him? Bassett having to shadow Tyrone Green because he just didn't want to commit, couldn't afford to commit to him because he's so good at stepping him. Wasps just having a little chat now and just calming things down. Esterhazen getting a little bit of treatment as well. Nine minutes into the game, or 10 minutes, but by 2 seconds. 10 minutes into the game, we've got bodies strewn around the field, and it's been a fairly fast-paced game. Pretty end-to-end stuff. Scenes we like to see. But there are a lot of medics around Crossdale, and we hope he's all right. Yeah, no Jimmy Gopperth because of he was knocked out last week, and it looks like Crossdale's gone now. He'll be gone for 3 weeks protocol. So, but we have got the Premiership Cup next week, so bring on the Under-18s Cup, basically. Well, Watson is on. Crossdale is definitely going. Commentary team just talking about Wasps' injury list, and it's extensive, to say the least. Right, let's get the heater back on. It's a bit chilly today in the shed. So next week we are into the Premiership Cup. Friday night under lights at Kingsholm. Gloucester take on Bath. I'm not sure if we're going to be around for that. We'll also have London Irish on BT Sports as well. They're going to play Saracens. So So let us know which one you want to cover. That'd be awesome. We'll cover one of them. Pretty sure I'm free Friday night. Don't know. Let's have a look at the old poll while we're waiting. 4 votes on the poll. 25% of you think Wasps are going to win this. 75% of you think Quins have got it in the bag. 2 likes on the stream. 6 of us in here. We're aiming for 5 by half time. We've got 30 minutes left of the half. So plenty of time. So if you would be so kind as to give that like button a little love tap, we would appreciate it. Right, this looks like it's going to be a lengthy pause. I'm regretting not having a fag after it. Full time in at Franklin's Gardens between the Red Roses and the Black Ferns. 56-15. It's been an absolute decimation across the two tests. Do you know what? While we're waiting, we're gonna have a little goosey gander at this. Long distance finish from Abby Dalberg. Why not? It's my stream. I'll do what I want. Okay, let's have a little butchers at this then. What are we saying? Here we go. So, oh, we're not allowed sound though. So, oh, it's a great pick up off the floor and, oh, handoff for days. Abby Talberg flying in. What a try. What an absolute try. Let's have another look at that handoff. Where is it? There it is. Buff. Buff, sit down. Buff, sit down. Buff, sit down. Scenes you love to see. Let's go. Red Roses. Oh, happy days. Right, they're still dealing with Crossdale. Okay. Not a lot going on at the minute, obviously, because we're just dealing with the medical team. We're hearing from the Wasps coach, and they're just talking about the massive problem they've got with their injury crisis. Hang on, I need to blow my nose. Just give me a second. Apologies for that. Bit of a winter sniffle. So, what has been your game of the weekend? What's been your game of the weekend? Let me know in the comments. Do you know what? I'm going to take advantage of this break. And I'm just going to go and grab a fresh beer because I didn't get one before the game started. So I'll be back in just a second. We're back. And just in the nick of time, cross. We wish him all the best for that. And now Quins have the restart scrum just outside of the 22. Right. Okay. Esterhazen. And just touching on that, Austin Healy, they're not showing the replay for obvious reasons, but Austin Healy just said that he has watched the replay and oh, it's an interception! And away goes Amongo! Oh, he flings it and it finds Bassett. I have no idea how he finds Bassett, who finds Rodriguez, and it's a stunning try out of nowhere. RKO out of nowhere. And they have taken their chance and absolutely nailed it to the floor. Rodriguez's 6th try in 36 games. Esterhazen just tries to leave it on his shoulder. The guy was there, but he was working his way outside, and Marga gets the fend away, and then an amazing offload back in field. Bassett recognises the 2-on-1 and slots Rodriguez in. Great work from the Wasps. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable. Harlequins in bother. But we know they're a second half team, so let's not get too concerned about them just yet. 8-0 as it stands. Respect the kicker in play, and it slides through. Unbelievable scenes at the Coventry Building Society Stadium. Sebastian, welcome in. Afternoon, hope you're well. Come on, you Quins. Mate, they ain't had a good start. Crossdale's been knocked out cold, but that was a Wasp. And there was an injury to Edwards in the warm-up, but they think he's going to get through. And now they've just had an interception try go against them. Porter then will clear lines from the kick-off. He's been told he's inside, so he's going to try and work his way to touch, is he? No, he's not. Just down Green's throat, who spins that out. And to Edwards, who's spun around. That's not going to be good for that sore ankle. And Danny Kerr just uses the forwards, trying to get a bit of momentum going forward. Yeah, so back to the Crossdale thing. He got his head on the right side. Just the collision was so immense that Esterhazen's knee comes through and drives through his jaw. So hopefully it's not broken or anything like that. Murley with a good chase from Danny Kerr's kick there, and Wasps will do pretty much the same thing that Quins have just done. Oh! And I say that, and Shields has lost it. But there's a knock-on. So we will we'll have a Wasps. We will have a Wasps scrum. Yeah, Sebastian, I hope you're well, mate. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. 4 likes on the stream already, and we've still got 30 minutes and a half left. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Mike, hello, mate. Love your work. Just wondered whether you had any further ideas on whether or not they should introduce more oil into fake taxi videos. For example, a massage episode. I'm down. Sign me up. Yeah. Let's get it sponsored by Johnson & Johnson, and we can use their baby oil, can't we? I'm in. Make this happen, Mike. Oh, I'm down. I love it. Oh, thank you, Mike. That's made me smile. Yeah, fake taxis sponsored by Johnson & Johnson. Let's go. Right then. So we've got a scrum for Wasps for the knock-on. It's just being reset. And then we will be back in. But Porter just having a little... Looks like he's just got himself lost in his own little world there. Just having a little stare up in the stands. 15 minutes have been played. And we'll have a free kick for Wasps then. Early push. And a little tap and go. Shields. Rock and roll rugby. Just clicked onto the video and we're talking about fake taxi. Hope you're all well, lads. Welcome in. Welcome in. We never know what's going to happen, rock and roll, man. Ben, welcome. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing all right. I haven't seen you about for ages, man. Where you been? Yeah. We're trying to hook up fake taxi with a Johnson & Johnson sponsorship deal. Get that baby all rub around. Get that reach around, rub around. You know what I mean? No advantage coming for Quins then for the offside then, so we will come back for that. What's your tipple this evening? Sunday evening. We've got a little bit of a bevy on the go. I'm on the kangaroo piss as always. Great work from Edwards there. And Carr just behind the play. And there we go. Fifth first team appearance for Quins is Will Edwards there. If we're not watching the BT Sports, we're on BT Sports 1 by the way today. 4 likes on the stream so far. Let's get it to 5. Let's get it to 5. Can we get it to 5? Go on, if you haven't given that like button a little love tap there, go on. Tickle my pickle. Give it a tap. Helps the stream out massively. Helps us get seen in front of a few people, which would be really, really helpful. Rugby tends to attract more food brands, mate, so they'd probably end up with crisp and dry. Aha! Yes! Oh, do you know what I mean? Oh, rub me crisp and dry in you. Oh, lovely. What? Now, you know, you can't be using crisp and dry, mate. What about that friction? All that friction heating up that oil. That sounds bad, man. That sounds bad. Have you ever seen that episode where it all goes horribly wrong and she breaks his dick? Oh, it's the scenes. Quinn's really struggling without their internationals. Also, Tommy Allen getting injured in the Saracens game. Yeah. But, I mean, equal and opposite. Flip the side of the coin, and Wasps have got an extensive injury list themselves. So both teams in a bit of bother. But next week starts the Premiership Rugby Cup, doesn't it? So that's your under 15s. And okay. So we've got a penalty there. Wasps not retreating. And the play runs directly at him. Wayne Barnes asked him 3 times to stop. He doesn't. And he never stops. So Wayne Barnes blows his whistle straight away. So nothing you can do about that, really. Is what it is. Is what it is. Yeah, but as Sebastian was saying, yeah, Quins are in a bit of bother in terms of absences, but as are Wasps, so it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. 10-0 at the minute. Well, there you go. Oh, man, now I've got crisp and dry stuck in my head. And all I can think about is like a Scout's bonfire where they're trying to rub things together with 2 sticks. Yeah? He's got his crisp and dry all over it. Just heating it up. I mean, the swelling would help though, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? Anything to help the swelling. Green then. Finds an offload off the floor. Is that Edwards trying to get on the outside, and a penalty coming for high tackle, and it's awarded. Quins then are going to kick for the corner. Too wide maybe for the posts. Yeah, Le Bourgeois with the seat belt. Oh. It's no fun. Quinn's just marching Wasps downfield with penalties at the minute. So about 7 minutes out, and the maul is formed from the throw to the middle. Once is called, as well as it just crabs across infield. As here they go. It's rolling forwards. Danny Kerr holding onto the ball. Flings it out wide, and Green steps one. Ooh, nearly steps a second. And now it's a penalty for Wasps. They survive. Danny Kerr should have never taken the ball out of the maul there. They were on the march forward. Everything was in their favour. It was going to be a try. No, no, no. There we go. So, Margaret then will fire this downfield. And we will relieve the pressure. There we go. So, hoping to get to 805 subs on this stream. That would be awesome. So if you haven't given that sub button a little tap, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. And I promise we'll try and talk more about rugby and less about fake taxi. Right. Wasps line out. The typical borderline not straight shock around the stadium. And, well, it's about 20 knock-ons. Wayne Barnes is happy enough with it, though. And let's play continue. And up goes Ogray. And Porter now spins that out to McGrada, I think they said. I don't know who it is, though. Not a lot on, and what? Harlequins trying to counter ruck. And it's lost in the end, and the Caterpillar will be set. We need a try before half-time. Can't believe they messed up that maul. Oh, Sebastian, mate. It's butchered. And the mark is called from the kick for Tyrone Green. Right on the edge of, on the 22. It's only a metre. And Green fires that into touch, and Manga goes quickly. And there's a knock-on advantage for Wasps. And they get the offload away. Here's Porter. Fends the first tackle. Oh, it's a great tap tackle from 14. And support is coming. Here's Carr. And he's knocked it on. He's knocked it on. He's knocked it on. Oh. Offloads galore. Oh. There was more offloads there than a drug deal. Oh. The scenes. Beautiful bit of rugby. Yeah, it's... If he'd just clung on to the... If he'd have just clung on to the ball a second longer, whoever number 1 is, I can't remember now. But Carr would have been in the corner comfortably. We're going to need a little charge up on there, so we're no sound for a second. So I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I've got no commentary support. Hislop was the one on the floor looking for the committed the knock on. Okay, some running repairs going on for both sides. By the way, mind if I join the Discord server? I love myself a bit of Ruggers banter. Oh mate, definitely. Let me Have I still got the... There you go, there's a link, mate. More than welcome to join the Discord. Everybody join the Discord. Caden Murley just getting a bit of treatment as well. Join the Discord, slap the sub button, hit the like button, do all that good stuff. It all helps. The more of us are in the Discord, the better, to be fair, because there'll be some chat. There's a few of us in there. Ben's in there from Rock and Roll Rugby. BS Rugby's in there. Freddie's in there. But yeah, no, please, feel free. Great tap tackle on Porter. He was clean through without it. Cheers, mate. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sebastian. Welcome to the little Ruggers family that we've got going on here. The community. Red zone efficiency then. 5 visits from Wasps. 10 points. 2.0 points per visit. 4 visits from Harlequins with no points. Therefore, 0 points per visit. Yeah, just not very efficient in the red zone, are they? Head-to-head, Prem at this ground. Played 7, Wasps win 4, Harlequins win 3. So on form, this could be a close one. At the minute, it looks like it's going to be a Wasp spanking. I mean, I hope not, because in my Premiership predictors, I don't know if anybody does this on the Prem website. We might have a look at these at half-time, actually. See how I got on this weekend. Yeah, in my Prem predictors, I've got Harlequins to win this. So, and I've got a few wrong already. So I would rather no more mistakes. Right, Harlequins. Wow. Cool set, and it's running around all over the shop. 24 minutes on the clock. Oh, Wasps getting a steal here, are they? Just waiting for this to be set. And it's a free kick. It's a free kick. Don't care. Puts it down at the back. And Porter goes quick. Harlequins have turned their back. They're up to the 5. Now up to the 2. Great carry forwards. Here we go. Willis on the pick and goo. Goes blind. Ball eventually becomes available. So we'll have another pick and go. No, it's not. It's a 1 out. Advantage coming for Wasps. As Carr drives towards the line. Oh, and he's driven back just short. A little wriggle gets them an extra metre, and they're maybe 1 metre out now. Porter tries to fire one. It's all gone to shit, and Wayne Barnes will say we're coming back for the penalty. Yeah, that's great work from Kenningham just to get off the line early doors and make the tackle. Wasps are going to go for the posts. So we will see. This should go through, though. It's pretty much straight in front, about 15 metres out. Not even 15 metres, 15 yards, I would say. Oh, it's fresh tonight in the pavilion. Let me tell you that, boys. Get any colder, I'll need a smear test. Right. Slotted 12 of 19 kicks this season in Manga, so not amazing. By the way, who's doing Movember this year? If you're doing Movember, drop it in the Discord. Yeah, drop it in the Discord, and we'll see if we can we'll see if we can have a look at some of these. This is my effort this year. I always go for the tash, and I always end up looking like I give children sweets. So I've gone for the old Van Dyke this year. I quite like it. It's all big contest in the air, and Muir has stayed down. Sorry, that's not Muir. It's Fota has stayed down, but he's back up now, making hits. But he's not comfortable. He's slow to get back to his feet. I think he's just winded. Danny Kerr then spins it wide, and that blitz attack putting Harlequins under pressure, making them come back inside, making them work hard now for all their gains. And the offload gets an extra few meters, and well, argument about an off the ball clear out, but here we go. Offload to Edwards, who's brought down. They're 7 meters out now. Space being afforded to them as they trundle up to the 5. And the whistle blows, and they give away another penalty. Wow, wow, wee, wow. And, I mean, that's great work from... Who's got that turn? Oh, it's forward anyway from Edwards in the first place. So I think Northmore. And then... Oh, he's off. Porter's off his feet playing the ball, but gets away with it. So I'm not sure what's been given here. Oh, headphones back on. See what's been given. What's your tipple this evening, by the way? What's your tipple? We've got the kangaroo piss on the go in here tonight. "12 minutes left on the half. It's a scrum for Wasps. But Quins are going to get a penalty. Let's have a look at this. And they pop up at the front. Yeah, they pop up at the front. No good for Quins. Oh, they go quick! Kenningham slammed to the floor. Esterhazen then carries 3 meters out. Great work from Chisholm. Dragging Fafita with him, and it's an interception. Oh, Carr stepping Edwards. Harlequins. Oh, knock on in the tackle from Quins. And Bassett now on the charge. Green takes the flick off of, I don't know who it was, but it's all gone to shit. So now Harlequin's back on the attack as Bassett kicked the ball away. It was a bit open for a second, but Wasps seem to be a bit more organised now, and game fizzles down a little bit as Edwards... Wayne Barnes calls flat off the pass with no complaints from anybody, so evidently he thought it was borderline forward but wants to keep the game flowing. As Danny Kerr fizzes out, trying to suck defenders in. It's just not working for them today. Still hoping for a try before the 40. Oh, Bassett nearly with another intercept. And, well, it should be a knock-on, but Murley First man is off his feet. Danny Care's off his feet and giving away the penalty. So Care and Bassett just gripping onto each other, saying, "Hey boys, I'm fucked, yeah? Let's just hold on for a second, will we? Let's just take a breather." Scenes you love to see. Wow, Brad Shields there takes the intercept, and Carr gets the offload and gets the ball away from danger, and then Bassett fires one downfield, but as he does, he gets I think Bassett's done his groin in. I think Bassett's done his groin in. So, oh no, sorry, it's Murley is going. So on comes Oscar Beard for Murley. So yeah. Looks like it's his shoulder that's gone. So there you go. He doesn't look too happy, but who would be? And Amanga fires a bomb downfield. And where's this touch judge going to finish? Robin Hislop has gone off with a head injury assessment. So on comes Zach Nearchew. Oh, fucking hell. He's on loan at Ampthill. Hate Ampthill. Can't stand Ampthill. Play against Ampthill regularly. Played against Ampthill recently, actually. Now, bear in mind, I play second team rugby for a level 8 club. So it's not Ampthill firsts I'm playing against. It's Ampthill fifths we're playing against. But they turned up with their third team. Wasn't a fun day. Held our own. Kept it close for most of the game. But, yeah. Big old boys. Some big old hits going in. Here we go then. Bassett on the wing. Feeds it into Le Bourgeois. McHenry got no options. So just fends off a couple of would-be tacklers. Great footwork from Willis to get round and... Oh, this is just sexual rugby. Origi in the corner. Oh, Gray, sorry, I keep saying Origi. It's not, is it? Kibbery picks and goes. Nearchew is he there? No, it's short. It's short. Just inches away. And it's a penalty. Great work. Northmore. Amazing work from Northmore. Just tucks himself in, gets on ball. Great work. 33 minutes on the clock. 4 likes. What are we saying on the poll? Good defence there. Great defence there. You're not wrong, brother. Still, 75% of you think Quins are going to win this. Willis footwork there, amazing. Beats 3 with footwork and then spins off the tackle of the 4th. Right then, so Maul set from the line out after the penalty from Quins. Wasps 13, Harlequins 0. Oh, that's a great take in the air. Who was that? Go, Gadget Arms, man. I think that was the replacement 15. I can't remember his name now. Umunga just feeds Shields. Up and around the neck, but Wayne Barnes happy to continue. Just slid up him. McHenry finds Bassett, who steps inside and is working hard to get to ground. And eventually it comes back for Quins. Munga finding forwards just outside him. Oh, there's nothing on this time though. Oh, he's had his pants pulled down, literally. The number 4 for Wasps trying to get through, and he gets bagged. Advantage off feet coming for Quins, and then they kick the ball through. And then they're awarded another 10 for back chat, so they're now up to the 22 of Wasps. So now it's a very easy goal, kick at goal, and put 16 points on the board. Yeah, they're going to take the 3. Right decision. Right decision. And then, yeah, they just kick the ball out the back of the ruck as well. So, I think Brad Shields has just said to Wayne Barnes, "I'm fooked." And Wayne Barnes just turned around and said, "No, don't worry, mate. You've got another 40 minutes yet." And Touch Judge just wants Wayne Barnes to have a little word about some incident with Bassett. The kick goes through. Wasp 16. Harlequins 0. Oh no! Oh, to be on the Harlequins Watchalong stream at the minute. They must be doing their nut. I don't even know if they're live today, you know. They normally are, aren't they? Let's have a look. I'm live. I know I'm live. And here goes Edwards. Found a hole. And Bassett strips on the floor. Great work from him. And backwards says Wayne Barnes as Green spills it. Oh no, they're not live. It's just us. It's just us live today. Happy days. As Danny Kerr spins the ball into midfield and Walker carries up just inside the Wasps' half. Edward, wow, that's forwards. A long way forwards to the jeers and cheers of the Wasps supporters. 5 of us in here. Welcome in, everybody. What a first half of rugby. Not what we expected in the slightest, is it? Wasps 16, Harlequins 0. Harlequins in some real trouble. But slip of the lid to Wasps. They have been exceptional in their own red zone. We're 1 like away, by the way. We are 1 like away from the 5 we need for half time. Can we get it? Can one of you beautiful people tickle my pickle and get to 5 likes? It helps the stream out so much. Right then. Here we go. Porter with the putting at the scrum. Just inside of the Harlequins half. As Danny Kerr tries to get involved with Willis and he gets absolutely slapped down. Yeah, I think they're only live when it's played at the Stoop. Is it? Fair enough. I suppose they're probably not gifted a box to do from. Here we go! Oh! Beautiful interplay from Wasps. And it's Bassett in the corner, sticks his thumb in his mouth, says, shove it up your pickle. Oh! Great. And we've got a bit of, we got some scrappies as well. Yeah. Just clinging on. Oh, he's lost his head guard now. Simmons and Tamonga Allen having a little bit of argies. And oh dear, he's going to get a card here. Right. Oh, hang on. Oh, it is forward, you know. Oh, this could be written off here. Exceptional work. Ooh, now that's flat. I think that's flat. I think that's flat. Wow, Simmons has got away with murder there because he should have been in the bin at least. Right, here we go. So, what the TMO has said, just need to clear this up. Receiver is in front of the ball when it's passed. No try, forward pass, scrum. It's been written off. That is a pain in the bum because that was a beautiful, beautiful try. Oh no, everything's frozen. Well, I'd love to tell you. Right. Apologies. I've no idea what happened there. I've no idea if we're live anymore. I don't know what's going on. It looks like I'm having a little bit of trouble with Chrome. Yeah, Chrome's crashed. Oh, man. I don't even know if I'm live. It's half time. Right, let's do the important bits first. Let's make sure that we're live. Are we even live? I don't know. There's no one left here. Are we live? I don't know. I think we're live. I'm really sorry. I don't know what happened there. I do apologise. Good to see that everything's still running, so that's fine. We will get back to the action. I'm pretty sure it's half time anyway, so that's not the end of the world. We want to... just want to get that there, don't we? Make that a little bit bigger there. Get ball tracking back on. I don't know, we'll worry about ball tracking in a bit. So welcome back in. I'm not sure what went wrong, if I'm honest, but something did, and it wasn't happy with anything. Oh, and I say it's half time, it's not. Harlequins in the red clock have got a line out, and Simmons loses it, and Porter kicks it into touch, and that is half time. We've got half time now. Wow. So, at the break, it's 16 Harlequins 0. Didn't see that coming, not going to lie to you. Oh God, what's this doing? There we go. There we are. Oh, please behave yourself now. There we go. Right. All fanning about, we're back. And as we fix the size of the screen, realise that we are going to go to half time. So I'm going to take the opportunity to drain the main vein. Here are the stats of the half. So enjoy those while I'm gone, and I'll be right back. There we go. The cable fell out the back of the mic. Oh, bugger. I don't know how long that was. Louis, you little star. Because nobody told me. Oh. Right, I'll explain. I'll just explain what's just happened there. There was a turnover from Carr. Stuke ships it out to Porter. And Le Bourgeois threads a grubber kick through, and it's a foot race with Cabrigi, and it just doesn't bounce up 2 meters out. Great nudge. Louis, thank you so much for pointing out that I've been muted for the last God knows how long. That's a bit embarrassing. Right, Danny Kerr has come off. On comes Steele. It happened the last stream I was in as well. I must bring bad luck. Nah, I just think I'm just a crap streamer, mate. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing. Right, Harlequins secure the line out. And they're about a metre off their own line as they're trying to find some field position to get the kick away. Not bad luck, mate. Thank God for you, because I'd have sat here for the next half an hour just mouthing, muted. Right, Steele with the caterpillar. Kicks it away. Downfield. Stays infield, and Kibariki knocks it on and then kicks it into touch in frustration. Right. Yeah, they're just looking at something from Brad Shields earlier, and it's something that we coach kids all the time, especially in my Colts team. I'm coaching them this all the time. He just grabs hold of the shirt of his man, and as he gets counter-rucked, am I back? Yeah, I'm back now. What happens there? Oh, don't tell me the cable's going. That's no good. Oh well, it is what it is. Just keep rolling. Louis, you're on mute patrol. I wonder if I can... Let's see. Cancel. What do I want? Advanced audio properties. You're fine now. It went off for a sec. Yeah, I think the cable's a bit loose. Esther Hayes, and then it's... I hate having the monitor. I hate having the monitor on because it's a little bit delayed in my ear, but I'll try and make do with it, and we'll see how we get on. Because I don't want to keep being muted. Right, scrum penalty. What have we got? Penalty for Quins. Just asking why Quins aren't... Well, asking Nick Evans why Quins aren't very fluid today. Just saying that Wasps are a little bit more physical than Quins, and they just need to reset their mindset a little bit. God, this is hard work with the monitor on. Right, Quins with the line out. Up at the 10. And Steele has to snipe a hole that's not really there. He's not held in the tackle, so we'll pick that up and go again. You're fine now. It went off for a sec. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think it's just a loose cable. Quins not really going anywhere. In fact, going backwards, if anything. As Stooks grabs a man by the shirt and Carr's off his feet, not rolling away. It's going to be a penalty to Quins. And Wasps will walk away from this thinking we have allowed Quins to march us up based on discipline. Nothing else. There's only been one moment of magic for Quins where they've really looked threatening and they scored from it. Other than that, it's just been penalties. Last 6 have been all conceded by Wasps. So you wouldn't think they're too far from a disciplined yellow card. Right. Just inside the 22 with this line out for Harlequins. As are we going to have a... Yeah, we're going to have a change. So off goes Chisholm, on comes Louise. Oh, Levis, sorry. Right, here comes the line out. Up in the middle to Tizard. And Steele swings that into midfield for Esterhazen. Straight into traffic though. Little bit more impetus about the way they're playing at the minute, Harlequins. Just a little bit more urgency. But this Wasp defence really well organised at the minute. Forward? No? Wayne Barnes not having his best game. Seems to be letting a lot go. Both ways. And a little grubber comes through, but Umongo's in the backfield covering and will slap that into touch. Wow, what a weekend of rugby. Talk to me. What was your favourite game of the weekend? You support Newcastle, right? You're damn skippy. We'd be slapping Exeter queefs. So, let's have a look at this poll as well. 15 votes on the poll. 33% of you think the Wasps are going to cling on. Everybody else, we're all on Quins. So that's interesting. See if we can cope with this monitor with both cans in. Big line from... Dunno. Northmore. That's who it was. As Quins encroach into the 22. Not a big carry. Using his forwards to bump things up. Collier. Great blitz. Puts Edwards under all sorts of pressure. Is able to get rid just in the nick of time. My favourite definitely wasn't Wales v South Africa. That's my arse off. Borefest. It was a bit, wasn't it? I didn't see it. I watched like the first 20 minutes and turned it off. I couldn't be bothered. But conditions weren't well. Well, Ali Crossdale is in the stands now, smiling away, thumbs up at the cameras. The crowd applaud. It was a really nasty injury that he went off with. Huge delay on the game, about 10 minutes, as they just assured that he was okay before they got him on a stretcher and got him off. So good to see he's up and about. Right, Collier off. Is that Lou? And Wasps have a line out just inside the Quins half. Up goes Stuke, and it's a little trick play. And he's he's got it off before he's bundled into touch. I can hardly speak with this monitor on. It's like a tiny delay on my voice, but if I don't have it on and it goes off again, I won't know. Right, so Porter gets this drag long, and we'll stick that up into the air, and it's a pretty decent kick, contestable, and Carr takes the man, and Steele will set up a forwards pod to get a bit better field position, and now he's going to have a kick himself. And Amunga, he just knocks it on. And might be an accidental offside as well. Edwards then's dragged down, and yeah, Carr has given away the penalty. Not release him. Straight in on the tackle. Straight in with his hands. Not good. And Edwards this time will nudge this downfield, and just looks like it's just outside of the 22. Right. Oh, sorry, no, it was Esterhazen that kicked that. We've got a change for Wasps. I'm not sure who's come off, though. Ogre for Van Vuren. And Esterhazen! It's Northmore! He's through! It's a try for Northmore under the sticks. Had to slam the brakes on as he got to the try line. Short dead ball zone. And all of a sudden, from 16-0 down, we're looking at 16-12 because this kick's going through, no doubt. Wow. They can't do this again, can they? They can't do this every week. Get spanked in the first half and then obliterate teams in the second half. Right in front of the sticks. It goes through Esterhazen. And 16-14 is the score. Hang on. No, it's not 16-14. It's 16-12. Why have they given him 4 points for a conversion? They'll fix it in a minute. So they're within touching distance. Right, Steele into the forwards. Excuse me. And Steele will kick here. Oh, it doesn't go very far at all. And Watson having to come from deep. And it's touch forwards into touch. So it'll be a Quins scrum. Just showing us that try again is just great work. Right. Quins scrum. Caramel chocolate. Welcome in. How you doing? What do you think of the Scotland game? I absolutely loved it. We streamed it. Technically, the game was crap. Like, I don't think I saw more than 3 phases strung together. But as a spectacle, as a game of rugby to watch, it was amazing. So tight. Could have used a better word there. Such a tense game. And played at 100 miles an hour. It was brilliant. Fantastic. What did you think of it? But record breaking. Is it? What record did it break? I didn't hear records broken. Ooh. Right. Use it was the call. They didn't. And it got wheeled to shit. And we're going to reset it. Wayne Barnes hasn't had his best day. I'm not going to lie. So we'll get this reset. And we'll go again. I don't think Scotland have ever beaten Australia. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe. I'm pretty sure they've won in Australia. Dogged Scotland claim 3rd successive win over Australia. No, they've won 3 on the bounce against Australia. How will they fare against South Africa? That's a good question. I think South African will be too strong for them. But, having said that, they will play a style of rugby that will be uncomfortable for South Africa. But if Twitter's anything to go by, the World Rugby will send a referee just to be biased against South Africa. Black, black, black is the call from the touch, and Harlequins have the advantage as they roll away through steel. No 9, and then we knock it on, so we'll come back for the penalty. It's gone a bit stale in the last 5 minutes. Welcome in, everybody. A few of us joining us now. That's good to see. If you haven't hit that like button, we are trying to get to 10 before full time. We're on 6 at the minute. Yeah, and England v Australia. That will be a good game. That will be a good game. I wanted tickets for that. And I ordered them through my local rugby club, as I always do. But they gave me England-South Africa tickets instead. So I'll be going to England-South Africa. 'Tis what it is. I think they overbooked Australia. And those they overbooked just put onto the South Africa game. Because nobody wanted to go to that. Because of the World Cup final. And I was one of those people. I didn't want to go to that one. But I'm going to it anyway. We shouldn't take that fingers crossed. England looked like a new team on Saturday. They looked okay. They looked like they played a little bit more free-flowing rugby. But they were a bit restricted at 10 because of Furbank. So I don't know. Until we see Farrell, I don't know. I think you got the better deal on that. What, lol? Well, if England win. I mean, if England beat South Africa, we're windmilling in the stands. We're dropping kegs and windmilling. But I can't see it. I think South Africa would just be too strong for us. I'm happy to be wrong, though. Of course I am. Oh, it's Wasps offside. And then they tip and go. And Steele's gone too quickly. He just had to wait a second. And then he'd have got a 10 metre. Not 10 metres. But there you go. Right, so Esther Hasten to put them into the corner. .5 minutes to play. 4 minutes between the two teams. It's gone a bit stale in the last 10 minutes, this game. But this line out could change everything. 16-0 at half-time. Have you got any early predictions for England in the Six Nations? Ooh, that's a good one. Here we go. England will beat Ireland, Scotland, Italy. Oh, it'd be close against France. They will have to be at their best to beat France. And they will lose to Wales. That's my predictions for England in the Six Nations. Finishing second. Right. The heavies doing the work for Harlequins. Ball tracking's giving it away. Still goes through the middle. It's a try. Oh my God. What are we seeing, man? What is this Harlequins team? Unbelievable. 16-0 down. Looked dead and buried at half-time. Wasps just had to manage the clock for 40 minutes. And all of a sudden, Harlequins bang in 3 tries. And they're going to get 2 more points as well. There's nothing wrong with the try. And it's going to be a 3-point game in Harlequins' favour. Unbelievable, Jeff. Oosterhuizen with the extra 2. 10 minutes left on the clock. Wow. Do not write off this Quins team ever. They just don't like to play in the first half, do they? Oh, there we go. They just want to sort of like let teams go in the first half and then blast them off the park in the second. It's unbelievable. Really, I think we could go all the way. England have so many young players like Radawan and Smith, who I think will really shine. And Wales haven't changed their game much since the 50-22 law. Yeah, I agree. We have got a lot of young talent. But I don't necessarily think they're going to be running at 100% in the next 6 months. Or however long it's not 6 months, is it 3 months? I think they're going to probably build this Six Nations, ready for next Six Nations, and then do something special there. So, 8 minutes left on the clock. Oh, we've got a visitor. Hello.
Daddy, if you want your drink, you can come in and get it.
Can you put that in the microwave for me? Is that all right?
No, we've just got it.
Yeah, I know. Just put it in the microwave so Minnie doesn't eat it.
Okay.
Thank you. I want to be so optimistic. My dinner has arrived. Oh, and it smells so good. 7.5 minutes left on the clock. Quinn's just trying to manage this now as they use their forwards to bump up. And they're looking out the back door. Is there space? The big question is, who has the World Cup? New Zealand. Green in for the try! Oh my God, this is all over. Quinn's get a bonus point. What am I seeing? Harlequins. Wow. Nothing was happening. And then all of a sudden, 2 tries. We're going to check this for forward. Ooh. Ooh. Could be forward. Wow. We're going to have 3 or 4 looks at this. Says his hands go back. They don't go back. That's forward. Yeah, it's forward. No try. It's going to get struck off. Could that save Wasps? 7 likes. Let's go. Yeah, who's going to win the World Cup? It's New Zealand all day. Yeah, he passes the ball before he gets to the 10. And it's about 4 metres past the 10. No try. No bonus point. 3 points in it still. France look crap against Argentina, so I want to rule them out of the 6 nations at the moment. Though you never know what French team is going to turn. Well, that's it with the French. They're getting more consistent, but they've still got that Frenchness in them. I put on Twitter on, was it Friday night? I can't remember what it was. No, it was last night, wasn't it? They had that penalty in dead time. And I was like, I've got 20 quid. He's going to hit the post and Argentina are going to go the length and win it. Because that's just the most French thing that could happen. Slowly but surely. Right, what are we doing here? Wayne Barnes has just gone over to have a look, word with a touch judge. So, Tamanga Allen's coming back on. Got a bit of Nia Chu's got injured. So true. Quins have come along though. Yeah, look. As soon as they've sacked Gustard, Quins have been magnificent. You can't argue with that. But they're such a second half team. Oh, we've got uncontested scrums. Well, there we go. We've gone uncontested because Wasps are out of usable props. So Fafita will carry up. And Wasps just need to get in range. No better than Sarries, though. Wow, this is going to be the big question, isn't it? Is that next week? Or is it the week after? Knock on by Quins. So, advantage coming for Wasps. Oh, there's space out wide. McHenry. Chopped down by Edwards. Considering he's injured, he's had an amazing game. He's going to be my man of the match. Third choice 10, and he's bossed it. We've got some loopy passes flying around, and somehow Bassett has found a way to keep the ball in field. Kibarigi now. Le Bourgeois up to the 22. This could be Wasps' moment. Hohart with a little handoff in the face, but's brought down. Umago got nothing on, so he just runs into traffic. Shields gets the offload away to Le Bourgeois. Oh, and they knock it on. And now Tyrone Green will find a hole. I mean, how's he not in the England team? 7 of us in. 7 likes. We need 3 more likes in the 5 minutes to get to our goal of 10 likes on the stream. If you haven't subbed as well, that would be amazing. We're trying to get to 805 by the end of the stream. And Steele will kick up into the air, and Umonga gathers well. And Wasps now back on the attack. I tell you what, manage the clock if you're Quins. I wouldn't be kicking the ball away now. 3.5 minutes left on the clock in a 3-point game. Take your time. Quality second half performance from Quins. And as I say that, Tamonga Allen breaks through. And again, they're itching around that 22 line mark as Kibbery breaches the 22. And it's a penalty for holding on. Northmore begging the referee, Wayne Barnes, for the penalty. And eventually he blows up. I think that's a little harsh, that one. I think that's a shade harsh, but there we go. Quins lost to Sarries last week. Oh, was it last week? I can't remember. It's going to be Sarries Quins in the final. This much we know. Northmore, 10 carries, 65 metres, 10 tackles. He's had an awesome day. So the clock ticking away. What's that? 2.5 minutes left. Water, boys, everywhere. Wow. Didn't see this coming at half time. They looked dead and buried. They looked awful. They looked like a shadow of the team they've been for the last 11 months. But Jesus wept. They have turned it on in the second half. The Wasps coaching gallery looks absolutely sick of their lives. So Quins with the line out on the 10. And now, as the clock ticks down to 2 minutes, you would think they're going to keep the ball as Steele kicks this away. Kibarigi in for the contest, but Quins win it. And that's a knock-on from 17, surely. No go, says Wayne Barnes. And now Quins use the forwards. 90 seconds left on the clock. Wasps need a bit of a miracle to get this ball back. Oosterhuizen carries and Levis now. Wasps desperately trying to realign to get pressure on this breakdown and steal the ball back. 1 minute left to go, and Quinn's just working side to side. No interest in going forwards. And as I say that, they do go forwards. And Lamb drives them upfield. Tizard now. 40 seconds left. Oh, and he slid through the hole. It's going to be Northmoor to seal the deal with 30 seconds left on the clock. The job's done. The job's done. Quins have won it. Unbelievable. Wow. Outrageous. Bonus point win. The champions just don't die. Wow. Outrageous. It's a great just little shovel pass out the back door. Opens up a gap and then just leaves a 2-on-1. And Northmoor just can trot in. Fantastic try. And this is all over. We're just waiting for the conversion and the formalities. Man of the match. Quinn's 10. Williams had a fantastic day considering the circumstances. Third string 10. Conversion's good. Over it goes full time at the Coventry Building Society Arena. And it's all over. That's it. Right. Well, thank you for joining us. That's been an amazing weekend of rugby. If you haven't already joined the Discord, please do. If you haven't subbed, do so. Hit that notifications bell as well to know when we're live. And as always, face down, ass up. That's the way we like to row.